welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adeola Babalala and hi, I'm your HR Paddy. In today's video, we'll be talking about the PWC credit training program and the recruitment process. If you're just joining for the first time or you're just watching me for the first time, please do well to subscribe. And if you're part of this community already, please do well to share to others, and you can always subscribe if you've not subscribed. This really helped this channel grow. Like I said, a lot of research work goes into making this video. It will really make sense and be nice of you if you can just subscribe to help this little girl grow and help this information reach others that are really in need of it, right? Thank you. So in this video, I'll be talking about the recruitment process from A to Z and what you should expect during the assessment test, right? All right, so for the PWC recruitment process, in case you don't know, PWC just opened their portal for 2025 graduate training program. So if you've not applied, I'm going to share the link for you so that you can apply. It's closing on the 10th. It's only open for 5 days. It's closing by 10th of this month. So if you've not applied, you want to do your best to apply. Now for the application, which is the first stage, you're supposed to have your O-level results, your degree results, and also your NYSC certificate, right? And if you don't have, let's say you have some months, maybe 2 or 3 months to go, you can always put it there. So one thing you want to make sure you're doing right is that upload this document before the closing of the application, right? Or before the finishing of the recruitment process. So from the beginning, the portal is open and you have many departments to choose, right? So they have the assurance quality training, and then they have the consulting risk services, and also I think the other one is deal PWC deal quality training. It's on the website. You can go and check it. If you need the link, please let me know. I'm going to share it with you. And so you would choose the one you want. Assurance graduates training is for auditing and accounting and the like. So for the consulting and risk management, that is where you can always do consulting if you've always wanted to do consulting, right? So another thing you want to know is that for this graduate training, you can apply with any of your degree, right? Whether you're an accountant, HR, mass communication, you read English, you can always apply, right? And in the requirements, it wasn't stated if you have second class upper, second class lower. So it was just stated that if you have second class. So I'm guessing that if you have lower, they're going to take it this time around. If this is true, we are going to give it to them. They really try to remember people with tutu, right? So another thing you want to take note is when applying for this job, make sure that you make your research. Like I always say, make your research in anything you want to do. So if it's consulting you want to apply to, make sure that you read about it and make your research about it to really know if this align with your goals and your professional career, right? Another thing they have there is the deal. So now I think the deal is a rotational program where they can take you from one country to another, and it was stated specifically that they need someone in STEM. That is, if you have science degree, you have engineering degree or technology degree, and you really perform well, right? So the rotational program where they can send you to another company, just go through the website. Like I said, you are going to see it there, right? So you also want to know that PwC only have 3 stages of recruitment process. The first one is where you apply. So the second one is the aptitude test, and the third one is interview. And after the panel interview, you have your offer letter. And also this takes like 5 months. So if you apply, you have to give it some time. But when I say give it some time, please practice. I'm still going to mention what you need to know about the test. But for now, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I'm begging you. Let's help someone out there and share with your friends, right? After applying, and then you have been shortlisted, you go for the aptitude test. So now the aptitude test for PWC is kind of different from the GMAT and other tests that many of us are familiar with. For the aptitude test, PWC use what we call the SHL question, SHL based question. So unlike GT, GMAT thing that you choose your answer after calculating, PWC is kind of interactive. Even after knowing the answer, you have to okay, try to do some things with your hands or with your laptop, like moving a graph, selecting the correct answer. So you're not going to see A, B, C, or D. No. And that's for the numerical question, right? So for the verbal test, you're going to get a passage. And now for the passage, what you need to do is read the question, and after reading the question, answer the question based on the passage, not your own knowledge, right? And the question is not going to be like filling the gaps or others that others do. So it's going to be based on the particular passage they told you, and it's going to be true, false, or I cannot say, right? So if you cannot see the particular write-up in the passage, do not say because you know what should happen if I eat poison. Because you know what will happen when I eat poison. But in the passage, they didn't tell you what happened after I have eaten the poison. So because you just feel like, oh, if anybody eats poison, they're going to die, and you just want to take through, and they ask you, oh, this also person died after eating poison, and it was not stated in the passage, but you said true, that means your answer is wrong, right? In a situation whereby they didn't really talk about the particular thing, you can just choose cannot say, right? Yes, so it's going to be true, false, or cannot say. So that is it for the verbal test. The old question, I think, is about 40 or more than 40, and you have the time, the set or the arranged time that you're supposed to finish it. And also you'll be given days to complete it. So it's not as if when you write your aptitude test, you're going to stop in number 20 and then you're going to continue. So no, you're going to choose a day out of those days that they've listed, and you're going to choose the most suitable one for you, or when you think you have the best time to answer the question. Again, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, I love you. So the next one is, if you pass this aptitude tests, you're going to be shortlisted for the next stage, right? The next stage, which is going to be the partner interview. So like the name implies, you're going to speak with people in your industry, people in the role that you apply for, you're looking to apply for, partners in the field that you're looking to get into, and they're going to ask you questions. So for the questions they're going to ask you, just go online, search for questions. I have a couple of them if you want me to share with you of the possible questions they are going to ask you, and master the way you should answer questions. Like I said in my other videos, there are other methods you can use, like star, the situation, the task, the action, and the result, right? So that you'll be able to answer questions. Also note that you need to read about the company, so that when they ask you about the company, or just tell me reason why you want to join this company, you would want to know what you answer with, right? Yes. Also, you can read a little bit of current affairs to make sure you know what is currently going on around you, the current affairs, the politics, because questions might just come out from anywhere, right? But you want to make sure that you practice. Like I said, make sure you practice, and practice. And so after the interview, you have your offer letter, and that's if you pass the interview stage, right? And don't forget that this takes about 5 months, and I think, yes, 5 months, and you're supposed to get your offer letter within the fifth month, right? And the time that you have to resume will be communicated to you. And for the salary, recently I heard that they increased the salary, but before they increase the salary, I think PWC pays 350,000 naira. You get 350,000 naira if you have a certification, if you're certified in your industry, like an accountant, you have ACA and all of that. So you get 350. But if you're not, I think you get 319. But recently I was told that they add a salary review and things has changed. So I don't know how, I don't know what they will be paying now, but this information is based on the last recruitment they did, yeah, last September, right? Yeah. Also, if you need help for the interview, I do mock interview where you practice. We make you practice so that you know how to express yourself when it comes to an interview. And I must say, for the NNPC one that we did, we have a lot of positive replies, positive feedback from people who went for the interview. And most of the questions that we practiced came out during the interview. So this is why you should enroll yourself for this mock interview. It's actually a mock interview that prepares you for the main interview that you're going to have. And like I said, I have interviewed people from various companies and from KPMG, from PWC, or banks and other oil and gas companies. So you want to reach out to me, right, for the interview. I'll be putting my details in the comment section if you need it, right? Also, I'll be sharing the past questions with you, and I am looking for some certain people that you really know what you're doing, you are good upstairs, that you can create a group together and then just practice the question. General group is saturated, right? And you meet a lot of people who are not aligned with your goals. So I could create something for you and then we could practice things together. Or if you want me to upload video on that, I'm going to upload it. And also if I see more information concerning this recruitment process, I am still going to upload it. So stay tuned and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any useful information, right? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Why are you looking at me and not subscribing? All right, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.